Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hey, so I've been trying to make a couple videos, but something happened. So, why did I leave Prime? I'm no longer at Prime. I left Prime because my dispatcher and I got into an argument about my CPAP machine, and next thing I know is like 0 miles. My last paycheck was $250. I got stuck up in Washington. 88 was snowed in, and they took the load off of me, so they didn't even pay me layover time. They really gave it to me. And the first thing Jim told me down there at Prime and Flatbed was, why would Joey do that? He gets paid like that. Hey, the truth is Joey's a little bitch. And that's their little excuse on screwing you over. I mean, these guys make 100 grand a year, bro, as a dispatcher. The drivers that the drivers at the current job I'm at now make over 100 grand a year. The dispatchers make 50, 60 grand a year. You know, they really appreciate the drivers here. And Prime says their main asset is the driver. Of course it is. But that's the whole thing, is you're an asset. To them, that's all you are, is an asset. And you don't want a company like that anyway. So yes, I am currently making over $300 a day. It's like right now, I'm hauling a jib for a tower crane going from Washington down to Stockton, and it's going to pay about $500. The company charges by the hour for any crane stuff, and it's a 10-hour drive from Stockton to Brush Prairie, so it's about 22 hours. I also had a load going up, so I get paid for that, and I get paid for the mileage, for the time I took to go up and get the load. So $500 load plus a $250 load going to Oregon, and I mean, I also had a load from San Mateo to San Francisco, or excuse me, from Antioch to San Mateo. And that was a $180 load. So $250, $180. That's sorry guys, hold on 1 second. I gotta switch lanes. So $250 and $100. That's $350. That's $430 that I made there in a day. And then I'm getting this load. I picked it up in Brush Prairie. And yes, I did work 27 hours straight. And after I picked this load up, I got my 10-hour break in. So it's not a big deal. Yes, we do run paper logs. I picked up this load. It's going to be another $500 load. You know, so I get 27%. And I've had 2 raises in the 5 months that I've been here since December. So my boss is happy with me, the company's happy with me. I get all my loads delivered on time. I don't bitch and moan. And I bust balls, man. But we are a specialty company. We do a lot of specialty freight. What I mean by that is a lot of heavy equipment, a lot of crane moves. We do a lot of slabs, concrete sidings, and I'm talking all the heavy stuff. We also do heavy haul, charge $105 an hour, plus $135 an hour for any heavy haul stuff. We do wide loads, long loads, tall loads. We got everything from 2 axles to 9 axles on our trailers. We got pole dollies. We got split decks. We got landalls, step decks from 2 to 4 axles, and and we're set up. My truck is a Freightliner Coronado. It's got a 15,000 pound front end, 40,000 pound rears. It's a medium duty truck, 10 speed. It's the only thing I don't like about it.
Speed warning.
13 speed or 18 speed would be nice. It's got a 600 horse Cummins in it. And yeah, I only get 5.5 miles a gallon. But this company makes money. I make money.
Speed warning.
Everybody's making money here. So Prime is a good starter company, but don't fall for this. Oh, you know, you're not going to make the type of money that you make here at Prime. If you leave here and go do a job somewhere else, you're going to only make 800 bucks a week. Blah blah blah. I'm home every night, make 300 bucks a night, but I'm also gone about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm home every night, but yeah, I'm home about 4 o'clock. I eat supper, kick back, hang out with the kids for a minute, and that's it. I mean, occasionally I'm home every other night.
Warning.
Sometimes I'm gone for a whole week, depends on what I'm doing. But other than that, it's good, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. All I know is I'm making a ton of money. I got full benefit package. I can actually afford to put my family on that package. You know, and my paychecks are still, they're still 13. Well, I think the lowest paycheck I've gotten in this time right now. In the winter time, I made the least that I made was $500. That's because we got rained out. The most that I've made here at this company is about $2,200 a week take home. But I average anywhere from $1,300 to $1,500 a week. So it's pretty good stuff. It's definitely more money than I was making at Prime. If I was to go back to Prime, I'd put in a contract that I'd want a minimum of 48 to 50 cents a mile with a minimum of 3,000 miles a week. And I get paid detention pay. Because they're not going to put me in these places like hauling these shingles off the East Coast there. And I'm, you know, stuck there for 8 hours and I get paid when they pay. Screw that. So, this company here, they don't pay layover pay, but they will pay your detention, and they'll pay you for the hours spent. So if I spent 5 hours on a broker load trying to get my paperwork fixed because they were trying to load me up with the wrong scissor jacks, and my boss calls me up and says, "Don't worry about it, James. Just sit there with a smile on your face. Tell them yes sir, no sir. Don't take no shit from them, and I'll pay you for your time." I said, "Okay. What more can I say?" That's the coolest thing. I mean, this is actually a company that appreciates their drivers, because the owner of this company was a driver, and he built this company to what it is today. Yes, it's not thousands of trucks, but he also didn't inherit the company. He built it, and it's over 200 trucks, and we haul all specialty loads. I'm talking 70-foot pilings, 80-foot piles. You got 80-foot poles, you know, 120-foot windmill blades. We do it all of it. And I hate to say it, but, and I hate to sound arrogant, but if you work for this company, man, you're gonna be a badass, because this is driving. This is what truck driving's all about. This is how they drove in the 70s and everything. And what I mean by that is that the reason why these truck drivers made so much money off these paper logs. It's gonna be different when it goes to e-logs, I know that. But there's ways around that too. And you know what, guys? This is what I gotta say, man. I wish I could tell you who I worked for, but I can't. And I don't mean to blabber, but due diligence. You know, if you want to work hard and get paid good, find out a lot about that company. Don't say, hey, this is how much I want a mile, because that don't mean nothing if you're only working a mile a week. And then you get your 50-cent paycheck. You want it in paper, on writing, if you're working for mileage.
Speed warning.
How much cents you're gonna make, guaranteed miles a week, and guaranteed detention and layover pay. That's what you want. See, every trucking company's the same.
Speed
Just got to
warning.
figure out how you're going to get screwed. Because they're going to screw you some way, somehow. So you're going to ask for all that. And they'll say, I'll give you all that. But no home time for you. You got to stay out 6 to 8 weeks. If you want that money, you're going to stay out 6 to 8 weeks. But remember, trucking is all about contracts. Like I said, they tried to load my deck with the wrong equipment because they didn't want to get rid of their Skyjacks. If I would have hauled Genies instead of Skyjack scissor lifts, that load would have been done. The contract would have been void. So I spent 5 hours arguing with United Rentals to fix my bill of lading. If they're gonna haul Genies up to their facility in Oregon, then fix my bill of lading, because my bill of lading says Skyjacks, and I'm getting paid for my load. So remember that. Everything's built on a contract. Once they put that Genie on my deck and the bill of lading shows Skyjack, the contract's void, you don't get paid. And that matters if you're getting paid by the load. And that's what I'm getting paid, by the load. Check your paperwork. Check the equipment. Make sure the numbers match. Because I don't play those games. I do my job, I want to get paid for it. And brokers, they want to keep your money. That's trucking too. Wait, guys, I'm gonna go. You guys have a good time. Be safe out there. And remember, trucking's a brotherhood. So you see your brother out there struggling, give him a hand. Right on, guys.